Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. I am happy to welcome you all for our online learning. Class 12, subject Biozoology, Chapter 2, Human Reproduction. Today, we are going to discuss about oogenesis. The word genesis means formation. Oogenesis, oo means ovum or egg. Okay, so oogenesis is the process of development or formation of female gamete, that is ovum in the ovaries. Ovary is nothing but primary reproductive organ in female. Okay, in that ovary the ovums are produced. Once again I am repeating, ovaries, that is oogenesis, is a process of formation or development of female gamete, ovum in the ovaries. During fetal development, the fetus are developed in the mother's womb. If the female fetus is growing on, developing means certain cells in the germinal epithelium of the fetal ovary divide by mitosis. Once again I am repeating, during the fetal development in the mother's womb, the germinal epithelium cells of the fetal ovary divide. The germinal epithelium cells divide by mitosis process and produce millions of egg mother cell or oogonia. Oogonia is nothing but egg mother cell. This oogonia is produced in the fetal development. Okay, so during fetal development in the mother's womb, the germinal epithelial cells, the epithelium of the fetal ovary, undergoes mitotic cell division to form millions of egg mother cells or oogonia. Clear? And these oogonial cells again starts multiplication. It undergoes cell division to form primary oocytes. So oogonia or egg mother cell undergo cell division to form primary oocytes. The primary oocyte then gets surrounded by a single layer of granulosa cells. See, this is called oogonia. This oogonia undergoes mitotic cell division to form primary oocyte. Okay, so the primary oocyte then gets surrounded by a single layer of granulosa cells and it is called as primary follicles. When the primary oocytes get surrounded by granulosa cells to form primary follicles, a large number of follicles degenerated during the earlier stage. A large number of follicles degenerated during the period from birth to puberty. Once the childbirth takes place till puberty, large number of follicles are degenerated, and finally only 60,000 to 80,000 follicles are left over in each ovary. Once again I am repeating, a large number of follicles are degenerated from the period of birth to puberty. After puberty, only 60,000 to 80,000 follicles are left over in each ovary. Clear, children? See the diagram of ovary, and this is called blood cells, blood vessels. Okay, small vesicles. This is called primary vesicles. Okay, and then this primary vesicles undergo some process to form secondary vesicles, and then it is filled with some fluid. It is said to be tertiary follicle, and this tertiary follicle attains some maturity stage and forms mature Graafian follicles, and then here rupturing of Graafian follicle takes place to release the secondary oocyte. This process is called ovulation. Ovulation is nothing but release of ovum or secondary oocyte from the Graafian follicles. So rupturing of Graafian follicles to release secondary oocyte, that is called ovulation. Clear? The primary follicles get surrounded by many layers of granulosa cells and a new theca layer. All these are the layers to form secondary follicle. So primary follicle is changed into secondary follicle. See here, this is a primary follicle. This is a primary follicle, and this primary follicles undergoes some changes. The granulosa cells are formed. The granulosa cells surrounds the primary follicle to form the secondary follicle. Okay. The primary follicle gets surrounded by many layers of granulosa cells and a new theca cells to form secondary follicles. A fluid filled space called antrum. Very important. One more question. A fluid filled space called antrum develops in the follicle and gets transformed into tertiary follicle. The secondary follicle is changed into tertiary follicle. That means a fluid filled space, the antrum develops in the follicle to transform the tertiary follicle. Then the primary oocyte within the tertiary follicle grows in size and completes its first mitotic cell division. Mitotic cell division means reduction reaction to forms secondary oocyte. Secondary oocyte is nothing but a mature egg. Once again I am repeating, the primary oocyte within the tertiary follicle attains its size, grow its size and completes its first mitotic cell division, first meiotic cell division and forms secondary oocyte. It is an unequal division. See, and this is oogonia. Oogonia undergoes mitotic cell division to form primary oocyte. Clear, children? And then this primary oocyte undergoes meiosis 1. It gives two different cells of unequal division. One is smaller one, polar body, and another one is larger one. Okay. It is unequal division resulting in the formation of large haploid secondary oocyte. This is called secondary oocyte, and this is called first polar body. The primary oocyte undergoes first meiotic cell division to form two different types of daughter cell. One is polar body and another one is called secondary oocyte. Secondary oocyte is haploid in nature. During fertilization, what is fertilization? Fusion of gametes. The secondary oocyte again undergoes second meiotic cell division to form two different types of cell. One is larger and another one is smaller. This is said to be second polar body, and this is called ovum. Okay. So during fertilization, the secondary oocyte undergoes second meiotic cell division to form large cell called ovum and second polar body. See, children, this is oogonia, mother cell. It undergoes mitotic cell division, and then there is no change in the chromosomal number to form primary oocyte. This primary oocyte undergoes meiotic cell division, meiosis. So two cells are formed. One is larger one and another one is smaller one. It is a polar body. Smaller one is polar body and the larger formed is called a secondary oocyte. During fertilization, during the time of fertilization, the secondary oocyte undergoes meiosis II cell division to form two different unequal cells. One is second polar body and another one is called a mature ovum. Clear? The secondary polar body also degenerates. Okay. The tertiary follicle eventually becomes a mature Graafian follicle. See, I am going to draw a diagram of ovary. This is, think that it is a ovary. Inside the ovary, so many follicles are present. This is called primary follicle. This primary follicle is changed into secondary follicle. And then this secondary follicle is changed into tertiary follicle. The tertiary follicle eventually became a mature Graafian follicle. This is called a mature Graafian follicle. So the tertiary follicle eventually became Graafian follicles, if fertilization does not occur, if there is no fusion of gametes takes place, the second meiotic division is never completed and all the eggs are disintegrates. Once again repeating, if the fertilization does not takes place, the second meiotic cell division is not takes place. So all the eggs are disintegrate. Okay. At the end of gametogenesis, in female, each primary oocyte give rise to only one haploid ovum. So if there is no fertilization means at the end of gametogenesis, each primary oocyte give rise to only one haploid ovum. Thank you children. We will see you in the next class.